My view. This is my view on life in general and things I like, things I don't like. Just 1 second and we'll get to it. Right, my view on religion. Well, my view is that there's one God, he's got many names, and all these different religions are like rivers, and the sea's God. And I don't reckon God's got anything against gays or lesbians. That's where I stand on that one. I also believe in alien life and other planets. I think we've made contact, and they're keeping it secret because of the power source, which is an anti-gravity drive. According to someone I watched called Bob Lazar, who allegedly worked at Area 51. So, yes. What else? Net zero is unattainable at the moment, I think. Solar, no sun, no power. Wind turbines, no wind, no power. It's not reliable enough. It just will not power the world. It just won't for the moment. But we need to be getting to a stage where we don't need oil. I'll give them that. But it won't work at the moment, you know. The technology's just not there. Right, 1 second. What else? My favourite album, Quadrophenia, The Who. Without a shadow of a doubt. That album, Quadrophenia. You know, and the movie too, Quadrophenia. I love. What else? Getting back to religion. I believe in aliens. No, start again. Getting back to religion. I believe in angels. I believe in demons. I believe in the devil. And I believe in reincarnation as well as eternal life in heaven. I've no proof of that, but that's what I believe, personally. But other people believe other things. I believe in democracy and especially freedom of speech. Because how can you solve any issue in life if you're not allowed to talk about it, which is the way it's getting with cancel culture? Do you know there was a doctor, 35 years experience, and I saw this with my own eyes on Facebook, a doctor, who wouldn't say that a bearded man was a she because of his religious beliefs. Now, my understanding is his religious beliefs are supposed to be protected under the Equality Act, but he was sacked. Now, if I was him, I'd be appealing that, 100%. It's wrong. It's wrong, you know. I mean, the world at the moment has just gone crazy, absolutely crazy. I'm just glad I grew up when I did. I went to school in the 70s and 80s, left school in 84. You know, it was great. We didn't have much technology. There was no internet, no mobile phones. I remember black and white TV. The TVs were massive. They had massive backs on them. Because they were like a tube TV, weren't they? Not like they are now. No internet, no mobile phones. The internet dial-up didn't start till the late 80s, I think. Sky TV didn't start until the 80s, and I was born in 68. There's no Sky TV, just 3 channels. No, 1 second. The first supermarket I remember in my town being built was Sainsbury's. Before that, they were just like many little shops, really. I mean, the first pizza I ever saw was on Saturday Night Fever, the film. I know that's the first time I'd ever seen a pizza, you know. I remember the milkmen. I mean, they go on about plastic use today, but when I was growing up, all the milk came in glass bottles from the milkman, you know. I mean, I remember at school having little milk she'd give you as well, but allegedly Margaret Thatcher got rid of that. But some people say she didn't, but some people say she did, so I'm not quite sure on that. Google it and let me know the little milk bottles. But yeah, I mean, I remember before VHS tapes. So the first VHS recorder I ever saw was in junior school. My brother got one eventually. But yeah, it's a big thing, 3 channels, and every Christmas it was Wizard of Oz and things like that, you know. Different world, totally. What else? I defo think the world is more dangerous now than it was when I was growing up. I truly believe that. It was better when I was growing up. It really was, you know. The town I grew up in, I would say it was 99% white, English-speaking people. And that's the way it was for the majority of people of my age in towns up and down the United Kingdom. The big cities had a lot of immigrants, like London and Liverpool and Birmingham, places like that. But in the other places, like where I was growing up, it was mainly white. I mean, junior school and high school, there was only one different nationality, an Indian guy called Sanjeeva. The rest, everybody else was white. Same as and I'm not racist in any way, shape or form, you know. I mean, I've even got Kunta Kinte there, who was an African slave, was one of my heroes. So I'm not racist. I'm just stating facts. It's the way it was. Remember the first gay kiss on EastEnders? First lesbian kiss? It wasn't like it is now, you know. And there wasn't a choice like we've got now, especially in supermarkets. It just wasn't there. Yeah? Just the basics, really. You know. What else? I think social media, like Facebook, Twitter and all that, causes more problems in society than it solves. To be perfectly honest with you, I think they should get rid of social media, to be honest. I mean, I'm only on it for my family. My family wouldn't be on it at all. You know, I get wrapped up in it sometimes. But they should get rid of it. It's causing more problems in society. It's sort of keep YouTube and my YouTube channel and things like that, but get rid of social media. Do away with it. You know, it's just causing more problems in society. You got rid of social media, you wouldn't hear much about racism or xenophobia and all this. Social media fuels it, in my opinion. That's what I think anyway. Get rid of it. Do away with it. We don't need it. What else? Some of my favourite radio presenters are James Whale, who's a legendary presenter. Probably this country's greatest ever radio presenter. He's on Talk TV now with Ash, Andre White and people like that. I watch DB News. I don't watch it as much as that. What else? I like politics, but I'm not voting Labour at the next election. I'd never vote Conservative ever. I'm not voting Labour because they're too woke. People criticise you for saying that. I know what the dictionary definition of woke means. If it was that, I'd be behind it 100%, but it's not. It's cancel culture. It's this. It's that. You can't say this. You can't say that. It's a load of bullshit, right? That's what woke is. And we got this transgender stuff, confusing kids in schools, you know, what have you. People under 16 can't consent. They shouldn't have be given puberty blockers or anything like that. They cannot consent. They shouldn't be brainwashed with this stuff, woke and transgender ideology. They shouldn't be brainwashed with that shit, in my opinion. Let kids be kids. I'm not saying don't talk to them about it, but when they're of an age they can understand it at 15 and 16. That's what I say. And I'm not changing my mind on that one. What else? I see Nicola Sturgeon's been arrested as well. The best thing Nicola Sturgeon can do now, best thing she can do, right, leave politics, right, and become a Jimmy Krankie impersonator. Let's face it, she looks like Jimmy Krankie, and her mum does as well. Nicola Sturgeon, the Krankie, you know, spitting image of her, she is. You know, that's what she should do. She'd be a Jimmy Krankie impersonator. That's what I say. 1 second. Oh, yeah. I said something on one of my videos which was a joke. I'll explain it. Well, apparently, right, there was a fox who self-identified as a chicken and wanted in the hen house, right? That was a joke. That's what that was. That was a joke. that's seen on Facebook. That's all that was. It was a joke. I thought it was quite funny myself. Anyway, I'll see you on the next one. Keep watching James Higgins Open World. Hope you've enjoyed this. And get in there.